Hi everyone, I hope you're doing awesome. Forgive my appearance, I'm just leaving the gym. But I wanted to share something with you. So I've had an interesting experience the last couple weeks here, and it's just really been cool. So I just kind of was thinking about this concept that really time is a human construct. It doesn't really exist. So there's really no such thing as the past, and there's no such thing as the future. All we have is here right now, right? So I began to just kind of think about some of the things that are desires of my heart, and have just allowed it to be now. I had this experience a few weeks ago where I kind of just snapped into a new timeline in my brain and kind of just said, I allow this to be now. It's just now. And it was a decision. It wasn't necessarily a feeling that came over me. I'm not saying being in the feeling is a bad thing, but I think sometimes we think we have to be in the feeling so much that if we have any sort of feeling other than exactly what it is, then somehow we deflate our manifestation. And what I want to say is that manifesting, it's not like it wasn't designed for humans, and so we have to try to be something we're not in order to manifest. Manifesting is for us, and so it includes our humanness. It includes the feebles and foibles and the wobbles and all of the uncertainty. And so really it's just more about, we keep talking about this, but an intention, an internal decision that I decide that that's now. And interestingly enough, a few years ago I had this experience of just kind of letting go of an old framework. I just quit putting energy into that old framework, and I just decided that I was gonna have and do something different in that situation, and just kept coming back to that decision through the emotions, through the uncertainty, through the anger and the fear and the doubt and all that. And I just kept coming back to the decision of it's now, and this is what I decided. And it's interesting because the other situation really quite honestly disintegrated, and the new situation kind of came more and more into focus. It was energetically the framework had been established once I made the decision. The moment the decision was made, the framework had been established energetically, and the old began to just kind of fade away and the new began to fade in. It's kind of, in my brain, it kind of represented to me we live in the dense 3D, and it started to come into the 3D, kind of faded in and the other faded out. But I didn't have to continue, it just was already there. And the universe will make things come about in such a way where it's already there. So you don't have to manifest every single detail. You don't have to, if you'd like to do that, that's great. But you can just internally say it's now. I allow it to be easy, and I allow it to be now. We've talked about I allow it to be easy. But also, how about I allow it to be now? Because I think, and we've talked about this before too, but this energy of it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, and you kind of manifest the state of it's coming. You manifest the state of not here yet. You manifest the state of becoming this, which is fine. It's kind of fun too, because you're working towards something. But also, what about just allowing it to be now? Allow it to be now. So I had an experience this week where there was a 3D situation that was frustrating. I needed a car repair, and I just was like, you know what? This is completely working out for me. It's working out for me, and I allow it to be now. And I just kept coming back to that decision. I allow it to be now. I allow it to be now. And this situation has unfolded over the past, couple weeks here, but even yesterday, something came in and took care of it. And it's amazing. I just said, I allow it to be now. And I kept coming back to that decision. And it's not that coming back to it over and over made it come and I had to do it a million times in order to manifest. No, it was just kind of that reinforcing in my mind that it was done. And then from the energetic field to the 3D, it kind of faded in. But that initial decision that I made was really all it took. So just come back to the decision. I allow it to be now. I allow whatever it is. And I would encourage you, when you're making an allowing statement, try not to include the problem in the statement, meaning I allow myself to be off of all this medication. That's kind of, just say I allow myself to have to be in perfect health, to have perfect health. Whatever it is, I allow myself to, you know, spend my day with freedom of time. I don't need a full-time job. I just am able to do things I love and make money at it. I allow myself, you know, great relationships with my friends and family, whatever it is, I allow it to be now. And it's amazing kind of what happens when you let go of the old framework and you let go of kind of the becoming about it and you let go of the struggle. I would say with this, I don't want to get too far down a rabbit hole, but do some letting go of the other emotions in the way that you let go. So do that. We've talked about that a whole lot. So anyway, a couple announcements here. For those who live in Denver or live in Colorado Springs or Fort Collins, local to Colorado, with my good friend Bethany Roberts, I'm doing a spiritual book club starting next Saturday. We have 12 months of books that I've read that have just really changed my life and kind of helped me come into my spiritual awakening more and more. So we're going to read those. It's going to be really fun. And then also, I am doing tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Mountain Time. I've not been good about promoting it, but here we are. I'm doing a energy healing session, mountain daylight, for anybody who wants it. I'm going to do it at no charge this time. So if anybody wants that link, just shoot me an email and I'll send it to you. So anyway, I love you. Hope you have a great day.